Hello and welcome to the Hub, the education network for Waltham Forest. On this website, education professionals can find all the information they need to work in education in this borough. We cover the whole age range from 0 to 19. This video will show you how to share information and start conversations with others through the community on the Hub. It assumes you're already a member of a community group on the Hub. So start by navigating to the community. We're on the Hub's homepage at the moment, and the community is on a different part of the website to normal. There are a number of ways to get there. You can use the menu item within the Education in Waltham Forest menu to get there, the last option here. Or you can use the menu option within the News and Networks menu. Again, it's the last option here. Or on the homepage there's another button on the right hand side. Just above the directory button there's a button for the community, so click on this. Okay, so we are now on the Hub's community, and you can see that the URL has changed to the hubcommunity.walthamforest.gov.uk rather than the hub.walthamforest.gov.uk. And if you want to get back to the Hub's main homepage at any time, just click on the Hub logo here in the top left of the page. And you can only interact in the community if you're logged in, just like any other networking site. So we have to log in on this page. So you can do that on the top right hand corner, clicking the login button, or where it says join the Hub community in this box here, and it's where it says already registered, you can enter your details into this box. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so when you're logged in, you instantly see that your community homepage changes. And in this video, what we're interested in is interacting with others in a community group. So groups are a place where you can interact with like-minded individuals who have an interest in the topics of that group. So it's a place where you can share ideas and opinions on experiences, development and best practice. I'm going to demonstrate the actions that you can carry out in a test group that I'm part of. So on the left hand side underneath my name, it's got the list of the community groups that I'm a member of. So I'm going to click on the group that I want to interact in. So I'm going to click on test group for user guide here. Okay, so I'm on the groups or the community groups homepage. Just to also point out, from the My Account button in the top right hand corner, or on the top of the page, sorry, the community. If you hover over the community button, you can see that it opens out with the two community groups that I'm a member of. So wherever I am on the site, I can always access the community group homepage just by clicking on one of these two links. Okay, so I just close that menu back up. So this is the homepage for the community group. So it says it's got a description of the group here, and it's also got a button here if I want to leave the group, but I don't want to leave the group. So you can see below these these buttons here, there are what we see is the wall of the community group, and there's four main things that I can do within a community group. So I can post a comment using this post button. I can ask a question and get the community to answer using the Q&A button. I can upload a document using this docs button, or I can create a quick poll using this polls button. But at the moment what's highlighted is all. So at the moment it sees all posts, all Q&As, all docs and all polls. So you can see that 5 plus 7 plus 1 means that there's 13 items of content in total. So most groups are private groups, so anything you post won't be seen by people who are not members. and you can see who's in the group by looking at the group contributors in the bottom right hand side of the screen. So on the right hand side you can see the recent activity, but then you can also see the group contributors. So you can see who the contributors are and who the organizer is. And the organizer just means the group administrator. And it is the group administrator who sets the permissions for the group. So you should double check with him or her before you post anything if you're unsure about whether posts are going to be seen by people outside the group. Okay, so if I click on posts now, what I can see is it changes the wall to only see the posts that are being created in the group or posted into the group. And similarly, if I click on docs, then I only see the documents which have been uploaded onto the group. And then I click back on all, and then I can get back to all. Okay, so now I'm in this group. Let's assume I want to start a new conversation about something entirely different. I click on the box saying what's on your mind and start typing. So that's the post that I've written, and I want to share that with the to the other members of the community group. And if I so that's just in general. If I want to create a general message, I can attach an image or a video here. Please be aware that this part is actually media, so it does mean an image or a video, so a picture. So what it doesn't mean that you can upload is a PDF file or a Word document. It has to be an image or a video. But if I'm happy with this comment, then I can just click on submit to get that post out there. Okay, it gives me a tick mark and says that the post has been created. And you can see on the wall now, the all number has gone up to 14 and the post number has gone up 1 as well. And that's because I added a post. And you can see in the wall here that it's given the it's added the post here. So all members of the group, who are the members, will receive an email notification saying that I've posted something to the group. So no one's actually going to miss out on anything when you post something to the group. Okay, so if I want to respond to somebody else's previous comment, then all I do is click on the title of that comment. So the previous post was this one here. So I'm just going to click on this this post. Well, actually it's a document that's been uploaded. And all I do, if I want to respond to this document upload, then I can write something in here. And then I will just press submit to respond to that particular document upload, and yeah. And then you can see that there's another box for writing more comments as you keep on going down. So you can see that's how conversations get created, and that's how people can respond to other people's messages within their group. Okay, so to get back to the group homepage, all I do is click on the name of the group, and it'll take me back. So you can see in the breadcrumbs here. So the name of the group was this one here. So I just click on this. You can see it it's clickable, so I do click on this and it takes me back to the group's homepage. So those are posting comments, or in the group's terminology, just posts. There are other things you can do, like ask a question. So if I clicked on Q&A, then I could just ask a question and write something into this grey box. I can also upload a document to this group, and so probably this is going to be more useful to a lot of community group that we're going to get on the hub. So when you click on Docs, then we'd click to describe the document. So I could say it's a important DFE document that I received yesterday. And then where it says add a new file, I just choose a file from my computer and then upload it by clicking the upload button. Then I can write in a description of the document if I wanted to. But if I'm happy to share this document with the other members of the community group now, then this is when I press submit. Okay, so again it gives me a tick mark and says that the document has been created. So now we can see the docs number has gone up to 8 and the all has gone up to 15, and you can see on the wall here of the community group that there's a new important DFE document that I received yesterday has been created. So if I was another member of the community group and I saw this, then I would click on this, and then there is the file for me to download as another member of the community group. So that's a good way of sharing information just to the members of your community group. So I'm going to click back on the group name to get back to the group homepage. Okay, and the final thing you can do in a group is create a poll. So click on poll and then click on the box where it says enter a question. And start typing the question. So I'm going to say what is your favorite color, just like the example before. So here is where you add in your choices. So I'm going to put in red, blue, add more choices to get more colors, green, and then submit when I'm happy. And again, it gives me a tick mark saying the poll has been created. So what is your favorite color? And then each member of the community group will see this on their wall, and then they can respond to this and give you an answer. So again, this is a very useful way of getting feedback very quickly from the members of your community group. So all activity in a community group will be summarized on the group homepage. So if you want to post a comment or respond to anything that somebody has already posted, then all you have to do is click on it and then follow the instructions to post. What are you waiting for? Get registered and then start networking today. And also see our other videos on finding a group to join, and also setting up your own group as well. Okay, so to wrap up, this has been a guide to interacting with others in a community group on the hub. Please take time to view our other videos if you need help with using the site.